What's up, man? No, I'm not in any position at the moment. We just pulled back 50% of the move. I would think that we would continue to the downside. Might get a bump here at the opening. If you full fib on this, I don't know. It's almost like you have equal lows sent down there too, man. Like so close. But we also got like a little 5-minute trend line too. I didn't know if we would go back down to that 75 again. Definitely don't want to be caught in no big sell-offs. See if we lose these 81s, you may get a little push to this back down. We got about, what, 2 or 3 minutes before the market opens. Well, the market's already open, but you know what I'm saying, the Tokyo session. Oh, shoot. Yeah, it almost. I just know at the top of the hour. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking for here too, Nutty. I want to see us run a little, or Natty, I want to see us run a little lower here. I mean, this looks like a 50% pullback on this leg for us to try to move lower. We should get a kind of an idea here in the next, say, minute or so. Because like I said, this could be our swing that we're in now, and we're just looking for that push to push back lower. Because we got relevantly equal lows sent down at that 54s. Got 30 seconds left. Just don't want to get caught when those like big like push up out of nowhere. Let me see where the ES is at. And see, the ES is at a support level, which is the 90 level. So if the ES holds that 90-91, that was kind of like a Manzini hail today. Like that was the. And see, we also got another opening week gap there too. So we could be moving back up to fill in that gap. What's up, Willie? How are you doing? Like I said, the ES is trying to reclaim those 91s, and that was a bounce spot today. Then plus, we do on the ES have a opening gap up there. What, 900s? Well, all right. Let me get something to listen to while we're sitting here waiting. Hopefully everybody had a okay trading day. Nobody lost anything. Hopefully you were able to survive today. What's going on, man? How are you doing? Like I said, I mean, I think as long as these 90 to 91 area can hold up on the ES, man, I think we get a push here. I feel like we get the push up to the 12 before we run into some resistance here. You survived today. Yeah, it got a pretty wild sell off, man. It just seems like the last 2 days, those to me, I find those type of trades like super hard to enter sometimes. We were able to get our 30-point move for our funded, so then we kind of traded a little aggressive on the Bewley eval, but for our funded, we took a short off of the pivot this morning. So we lost a pivot and we retested the pivot, and that's where I took my short this morning. So nice clean level, nice clean support level. About to have a new 5 minute. If it prints above 93 here, let's see if we can get a print above 93. If we lose to 93, that's where it gets kind of iffy. Definitely don't feel like getting caught in a sell-off. No, this thing's gonna hope this thing doesn't burn me. I thought we were gonna get this little bump here at the opening here on this brand new hourly candle. We printed above the 93. We printed above the 90. I'm anticipating a little bump up to the 10 or 12 here. Don't. Oh, that's nasty there. Damn it. We're going to take out them equal lows. Son of a bee, man. There's a long ways down to the bottom, too. The 90, 80 areas. See, we printed above that one level that I was looking for us to print above, which was at 93. And I thought we would at least make a push up to the highs. So we can possibly still try to get out of this. What's up, trader? How are you doing? I thought we looked a little bullish here at the opening. I thought we would push up to the 10s before we push back down. But now I don't know what it is about Tokyo and me getting stuck in freaking trades, but I swear, man. And I just don't want it to be one of these big dump offs where I have to try to DCA back into this thing. So don't want to see the ES lose the 90. I think if we hold the 90, we should be fine. See, we do have equal lows sent down at 50. And we also have a gap fill in all the way down at 36. We'll have to wait to add. We're trying to make sure that. So basically, what we're going to do is try to DCA out of this trade since it's a eval, and so I'm looking for 90 to hold up on the ES. If the 90 can hold, I think we're still good. So 90 is a very key level for the ES, that 9091. But if we lose that 91, that's where it can kind of get iffy. There's the ES. See how what I'm saying? We got our 91 holding up here. Now, if we start losing our 91, because we had a failed breakdown of the 91, so this is why I was kind of bullish. Yeah, we're trading the NASDAQ Trader GRDT. I don't know if any of you guys are trading the ES or not. But you know, the nasty girl likes to follow the ES, guys. Come on, ES. Push. Wait a minute if I'm not seeing your message, guys. I was kind of focused on my charts here. Does the Asia trades count as a different day? They count for tomorrow morning. So the trading day starts at 5 o'clock in the evening or 6 o'clock in the evening. So whatever you make between now and 4 o'clock tomorrow. Oh, dude, we came within 1 point of our freaking take profit here. The ES hit the 95s. Just wick up there. Come on. Just looking for a little dirty wick here. That's all. We ain't got to get a big move. Just get me out of the main contracts and everything else will take care of itself. There we go. We knew she had it in her. We knew she had it in her here. We just need the ES to pump up to the 04s, guys. Like I said, that was basically, I was taking this trade basically on what the ES is doing. Adam Manzini called out this 91 today. He said if we get a fail breakdown of the 91, recover that 91, we're going to squeeze. And look, here's the fail breakdown of the 91. Went back through it, retest of the 91. Blast. Nova MJ, this is the what do you want to call it? MNQ, the NASDAQ. Give me a minute. I'll put it in the chat. Correct. Yeah, you only need 1 day to pass most evals, BBB. Not sure what that poll was. Choo choo. We're on the train. Dude, we already made our $100 tonight. We're good. We already made our $100. Usually we just try to make $100 in the Asia market. We're already at 150, so we can almost have a fairly chill night tonight. Pretty good, pretty good. Nice. So let's see here. All right. Just trying to get something set up real quick, guys. Dun dun dun. Let's see here. Like I said, guys, give me a minute. I'm trying to get something set up here. Let me close this. Oh. All right. Let's see here. Multi-stream. Where is that at, I wonder? I know it's here somewhere. That's weird. They must have changed this freaking thing around a little bit. Oh. Cloudbox, that's it. Let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're live, Methodical Man. Oh, he's dirty. Dirty, dirty. Ah, shit. Sorry. I don't know why I did that. Like I said, just give me a minute, guys. I'm trying to get something fixed over here. I don't know why they make this thing so difficult to fix. Let's see. Regulars. Do we get stopped out here? A runner may get stopped out here, guys. Was trying to set up a giveaway. Methodical Man, I got those accounts from Elusive. I was trying to set up that the giveaway with Streamlabs. You said I've lost the last 2 Asia sessions. We're having a fairly decent Asia session already. I mean, we probably could be making back to the lows here because we did not break those highs up there. Can you send me a picture on how you got yours set up in the Streamlabs so I know how to set that up right? When you're looking at the general, you got the name, permission, user timer, and prize. I didn't know if you wouldn't mind sending me a picture. We were going to try to do a giveaway in a little bit for Elusive 50K. But for anybody on TikTok, you'll have to log on to my, I guess, YouTube page and to enter once I get it set up. I don't think Methodical Man heard me. Oh, no. All right, we're going to leave that there. Ticket calls. Everyone. Yeah, but it was for Apex. I didn't know if you would just give me a picture of the general, like the general page where it has the name, permission, user timer, time duration, price, and the advanced settings. Is anybody having any troubles with Tradeovate or Ninja Trader? I'm on Ninja Trader right now, Willie, and I'm not having any issues. You're going to the YT? I haven't really looked at any or just you don't have to screenshot, just take a picture of it. Methodical. Discord. Ah, shoot. Did a runner get stopped out? Runner got stopped out, guys. All right. All right, I think I got it set up. All right. Sorry about that, Willie. I was trying to get something to set up. I'll see what you're saying in your message real quick. It says I got logged into Ninja Trader and got logged out of Trade Awake with my Take Profit Trader in my. It depends on, are they all Riptic accounts? I got logged out of my trading. So they're logging you out, like whatever way you log in over here. 855. We may take the short with you with a few micros here. All right. Methodical man, put oh, it's sorry. Wrong one. Give me a minute here. Like I said, I was trying to set up that giveaway thing. Let's see. I don't think. Yeah, I only trade evals this time of the night. It's just I don't ever do my fundeds. And we're trading on micros cheap. Dirty, 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 guys. I was trying to figure out how you enter. Methodical man, how do you enter the giveaway? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where's it under again? You said giveaway settings? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it was still. It was still set up as whatchamacallit. Yeah, I got that far away. I just didn't. Yeah. All right, let's try it now. There you go. All right. All right. What's up, Solo? It's a exclamation husk. I don't know if it'll give myself. Yep, it did. It gave myself a ticket. No, we didn't do the Coke can. All right, so it will be a Luciv 50K Pro account. And we'll do the drawing probably when we. I wish I can change the time. I don't know if it'll let me adjust the time after I've started it. That's okay. It is what it is. We'll just do the drawing tonight at 10 o'clock. So for anybody that wants to enter the Luciv giveaway, you would have to go to my horizontal screen because that's the only place I have my Streamlabs. It says you can just hit the resume entry. Oh. So do you close it then? Is that what you mean by close entries? Oh, you can just close it, then just pick inch. Okay, is that right? Yeah, I didn't put the right time in there. Like I said, we were on the struggle bus on how to set this thing up. We don't ever set this up. I know, but the time don't run out for an hour and 20 minutes. I was trying to make it less. I didn't know how to adjust the time. Or can I just close entries whenever I'm ready? Then just pick the winner. Okay, we'll do that then. We are trading MNQ, Jonathan. You just got to put exclamation husk in the chat and it'll give you a ticket. It'll be for a elusive 50K account. For anybody that wants to sign up for the elusive giveaway tonight, we're going to do a 50K pro account, but you have to go to my horizontal YouTube page, because that's the only account that I have Streamlabs on, because we do the drawing through Streamlabs. And whoever wins, I'll have you send me an email, and I'll have you put something in there Pacific, and in the chat you tell me what you put in there, and I will send the code back to you. Then you just go to Elusive and put that code in, and it should be 100% free. Let's see. Let me see if I can get the link to my one page over here. Oh, there we go. I was like, where's that page at? Oh, this thing. 90s will probably be my line in the sand here, guys. Okay. Put your TP on 855. All right. There's the link in the chat for anybody that wants to enter the elusive giveaway. Oh, I know what I should have looked at. I should have looked at my ES charts here. The ES didn't lose that one level I wanted to lose. No. It really depends on where you're at in your trading journey, Noah. If you're new to trading and you're looking for something cheap to trade, I recommend Bulanox. If you've been trading for a little while and you don't have a hard time passing evals, Lucid is a good company to use, which there's multiple. There's like Take Profit Trader. Who else? There's Alpha, Trade Day. There's several other good prop firms out there to use that does pay. Apex, if you're new, recommend Apex if you're new to trading, basically. And I only say that because most people were going to blow their their evals. So you don't want to buy expensive eval and end up blowing that thing up. But I'm using Lucid right now. I just started using Lucid myself recently. But they have very friendly like counts. Yeah, Take Profit Trader is good too. I like them too. That's the one I plan on starting on next. I just don't want to have more than 2 evals at one time. So right now I'm working on a Bulinox eval and another my one Lucid account. We're trying to get 10 Bulinox accounts because the way Bulinox works is if you got 3 funded accounts, anytime you pass one, it just gets put in reserve and you don't have to pay for it. So that's why I've been trying to build up. Like right now I got 5 or 6 total funded accounts, but only 3 of them are actually tradable. The other ones sit in reserve. Until you get one account above the threshold, it allows you to unlock a second one. And then what you do is you use the money that you made from your payout to pay for that reserve. And that's what we're going to do. We're supposed to get $1,000 payout from them next week. I was supposed to get it this week, but I filled out I ended up putting the wrong email in there whenever I filled out my paperwork. Unfortunately. So I have to wait another week. Yeah, I've always wanted. I haven't really ever traded Take Profit Trader a lot, but I've really always wanted one because they're one of those few companies that have those daily payouts. I mean, I don't think I would get a payout every daily, but even if you're able to get one every 2 or 3 days of $200 or $300, that would be ideal there. If you can make a few $100 every other day or every couple days. See, the only thing I hate is the ES did not break back below that 91. And that 91 is definitely a lot of resistance sitting at that 91 on the ES. I mean, if I have to, I'll DCA out of this trade with this freaking eval. How long have you been using a Take Profit Trader, Noah? Uh, Usually about 3 contracts in the nighttime, Aaron, because for some reason I find myself getting stuck in trades a lot in the nighttime. So I try not to go in too heavy starting out. This way, if I get in the wrong direction. Worst case scenario, we lose the profit that we made from earlier. So we were in the green about $100, but like I said, if we take a loss, we're just going to get back the profits that we made from earlier. Sorry, I was trying to find my one page. What's up, Fish Lips? Enter for the free giveaway for the elusive giveaway tonight, Fish Lips. Exclamation Husk. Yeah, with elusive. It's a 50K Pro. Dirty, dirty, dirty. What are you hiding? With what? No, this is a prop firm account, and it's a valuation account. It's not a funded account. And how you can tell the difference is Bulinox's funded accounts will have BXM on it, and fundeds will just have a BX. And this is a eval. Unless you're not talking about seeing my whole screen on that vertical. Let's see. If you want to see my whole screen, you would have to go to my whatchamacallit, my horizontal page. I have a horizontal page if you want to see the whole thing. Oh yeah, everybody goes through definitely a learning phase there, Noah. I don't know anybody that doesn't start out trading that goes through the. The only reason why I like the shorts, we would need to lose 91 on the ES, and we have equal low sitting at 55. We're trading micros. If it goes up, we'll just try to DCA back into our position. What's up, Andrew? How are you doing? I'm not sure about NQ. I probably wouldn't want to be shorting minis. I just do micros on the 25 and 50Ks. It says when you have a small port, how do you prevent from getting stopped out? Usually I keep a very tight stop loss most of the time on my funded account, Andrew. Like I have a flat amount that I'm willing to lose every day on my fundeds, and usually it's around 120. What is that, Tall? I'm sorry, I might have missed that first message. Let me look at the screen. Does that look any better? Or you can see it? I feel like I've heard of the David Green person. I'm not sure about the Peter guy. I would think as long as you're above their drawdown. I haven't really looked into like their I haven't had a funded account with Luciv yet. I just started last week BBB with Luciv. I'm about $300 away with my elusive accounts. Cuz I'm just doing a 25k with them. I'm sitting at 994 and I have to make what, 1250? So I got to make 1250. So I don't think so. I mean, might want to look more details into that with their accounts. I mean, if you said your buffer, you said it, your elusive would shut down account if you lose 2,000, even when you have a 3 to 4,000. I think as long as you stay above that buffer zone, whatever how much you can lose. What size account is that, BBB? Is that like 100,000? One of the like 100k accounts? Oh no, not Luciv, the energy or car maker. This is a Luciv prop firm. All right, Tall. Let me see your message real quick. Okay, you're saying it's at the top of the range. Yeah, no. I hope that we don't have to break out. Like I said, I'm not even a big fan of us being back above the 25,000s here. Like I said, guys, we're gonna be doing a giveaway on elusive valuation for 50k pro accounts in a little while. For anybody that wants to enter, you just have to go to the horizontal page where I have these Streamlabs, and it will be exclamation Husk, and we'll pick live on the stream. That way you can see it. Whatever Streamlabs pick, it's like automatic. What's up, Shy? How are you doing? I thought we were going to run those equal lows down at 55. But I know if I look at the ES, I know that we're stuck at the freaking 91s, and we got to get back below the 91s. I'm sorry, I'm looking. Yeah, see, where are we claiming those 91s? See, this is kind of the bull bear line for the ES. If the ES can't lose 91, it's probably going to be going back up the rest of the night. We can look at some gold too. Look at that. That paid. There's no setup on gold at the moment. What's up, Paco? How are you doing tonight? So this thing could push up to 904s on the ES, which would basically cause us to freaking go highest crap on the NASDAQ. And there's a gap fill in sitting up at 904. Oof. Like I said, we're going to DCA back into this. Metals are pumping. Dude, I thought when the metal pumps, it brought the NASDAQ down. Let's see. This would be another possible gold entry here. If it pulled back here. Is anybody here trading gold? So the ES is probably pushing back up to 600s. Here's an ES chart that we're watching too. So that 91's kind of been an Adam Manzini support level. What's up, futures? Thank you. See how much of our profit we're lost. Let's see. Sell. Dude, gold is on fire. Are there any gold traders here? I'm hoping we get some kind of pullback off that 900 level on the ES. I just don't know if we get that deep far back without trying to add back into my position. Because if you pull the leg, I don't know. It may, but we made a low. But I'm pretty sure if you pull the leg on this, it's only going to probably pull back 50% if we're going to continue higher here. We need to see another retest of the 91s here on the ES, and that should get us out of this trade. That's only if the ES can make it back down to the 91s. Then the line in the sand for the ES is going to be up there at the 04. There's a lot of resistance sitting up at the 04 on the ES also. That was kind of like a recovery earlier today if you were following the ES levels. Does anybody else here follow Adam Manzini levels? The golds. Oh, dude, I know very little about gold. I've been trying to keep an eye on it. I've been doing this really simple strategy with the Methodical Man that's been working pretty well. I don't think we get back through the 500s here. There's a lot of EMAs kind of all stacked up there. The ES would have to lose to 94. So we should get out of this trade if the ES can go back down here and retest the 91s. Oh, dude, we just literally got within like wicks. Damn it. The ES pushed below that 94 and popped back up. Oh, I'm not taking those. I guess Methodical Man's taking a gold trade. Ooh. My goodness. Man, the ES just could not break the 94s, 95s there. I thought it was going about to push, but it almost like if you pull fib, I wonder if it just pulled back into the ledge where that one kind of where it V-shaped at. There's a lot of wicks sitting up in there. Didn't really pull fib on the leg. I don't think that's a 50%, but man, you never know. Let's see. Yeah, that was 50% of that leg on the ES. So if you pull the fib on that last leg on the ES, it bounced off the 50%. Yeah. For anybody that likes to use the Fibonacci here. Let's see here. Oh, nice. Who'd you get your payout with? Um, is that Vic? I'm sorry, I'm trying to see what that says. Top Step, nice. Payouts are always nice, man. Like I said, guys, if you're just joining us, we are doing a free Lucif giveaway. If anybody's a Lucif customer, Fish Lips, have you used Lucif before or no? I didn't know if you decided to use those guys or not. I'm just glad we're not at the top of the hour, so I feel like we still got time to kind of to get a better entry. Someone actually got a payout. I think Top Step usually does their payouts. I don't think they deny people unless they probably have like those massive payouts. I guess I don't really follow them very well, but I've always thought they paid. I'm pretty sure every prop firm's had there's people who have not gotten their payouts. I feel like, especially the ones that have been around for a while. But I think if you're on the smaller side where you're just requesting like, 1,000 here or 500 here, whatever your payout is. They don't pay. They're one of the hardest to pass. I thought they did away with that. I didn't think they had the 3-step things anymore. Ooh, the OES, man. Our next line of defense is going to be up there at the O4s. I hate to say it, guys, but it seems like every night that I trade Asia, I always get stuck in trades on my evals. Never fails. They could be, man. I haven't used top. I've only used Top Step maybe twice, but that was like 2 or 3 years ago, and I didn't really use them a lot back then because back then they used to charge like $100. That was a long when I was, and that was a little too much for me to spend. So that's why I've always kind of used Apex and Bulanox because they're the cheapest up front. They may be a little bit more on the back end, but how many evals are you going to kind of destroy when you first start out trading? And most people usually will wreck a few evals when they first start out. Like I said, I'm hoping we see a bounce here at the whole number on the ES. We're about a few points away. Oh, well, I didn't think Top Steps had a consistency rule on their fundeds either. You have to go to the YouTube horizontal page, Michael, because that's the only page that I have Streamlabs, and I do the giveaway in Streamlabs. So we'll do the giveaway here in Streamlabs. To me, I just feel like the ES is probably going to this gap filling up at the 904s. I figure we got one more set of wicks that we may get some kind of pullback here. But if we can't get stopped here on these wicks, we're probably going to the 904 gap fill in. See, where was the gold entry? Let's see. I'm not sure where the entry was on gold that Methodical Man's doing. You just put exclamation husk in the chat, Michael, and it enters you. You just put that in the chat. I don't think we get down this far. I think I'm still going to have to keep DCA and into it just because I feel like this was a pullback leg of 50%. So I don't know if we break this leg or not. Oh, no, you're good, Fish Lips. There's really not a lot going on as far as price action. I'm not sure about the NQ longs because that's minis. I don't trade minis, so I wouldn't. I'd be very. That's a lot more. I start off with micros. We're just looking for 5 points. Got what? 40 seconds left for next candle. $20 seconds left. Watch the one time I do take a gold trade, which is going to just dump on me. We don't usually take a lot of no, Luke, this is Ninja Trader. They're the same company though. They're owned by the same people. We're like gold. We're looking for, like I said, looking for 5 points. We're trading a gold trade at the moment, but we're mainly trading the MNQ lovable. Man, this thing could easily push down to the 99s here because we have all these lows sitting down here. Go by 70%. Woo. Dude, do we lose our one of the few gold trades? We never take gold trades. Gold takes forever, guys. Oh, my back. Is anybody else taking gold trades? We're good, Timothy. No gold. We're just trying it. Back hurts. Uh-oh. Really need to see a pullback on gold here, guys. Woo. I'm not gold, but what's up, Floyd? We are using Ninja Trader. Oh, heck no, I'd be not in the funded. We're in an eval. No funded account methodical. Yep, no funded. Ooh. This thing stops us out, we'll pretty much be back in the red. Oh yeah, it is a real pain in the butt to set up those accounts, Michael. Yeah, we're in this gold position and we're still in a NASDAQ position. But I feel like this is probably going to be my line in the sand here. No. My one micro is getting destroyed here. What's up, Humble? Not really sure about DCA and back into gold because that can get pricey. I'm thinking that it's just going to push down to the 51.90 before it starts going back up. You took the long on the MGC. Whew, we run into all that consolidation period here, so hopefully we get a move back up right here. If ES can hold 94, we should get the push back up here. Push, ES, push. Sorry, I'm just so focused on my charts. Man, you're up 10K today? That's insane. Whew. I don't know if we get the push back up there on this freaking account or on the gold. That's a long ways back up there. What is that? 7 points? May start pushing down here on the ES, the NASDAQ. We just lost the you got stopped out on your gold. Look at DXY. Is that that's the dollar, right? Was that a new 15-minute candle? Dude, the ES has got to hold the 94 here. We should get a push. No, ES is trying to lose that 94. Come on. Dude, come on, ES. Okay. Sorry I've been so quiet, guys. I've been just watching both of my charts. So we've been trying to, like I said, we've been trying to DCA out of this NASDAQ trade, and plus we're holding this gold. Don't really want to risk more than 5 points, though. That'd be $50. Oh, no, we were just in probably 20, 30 micros on this DCA and back up. We may take the loss on the gold and just lose the $50 because I really don't want to. All right, we'll just risk our $50 on the gold. Or actually, no, $100. I'm sorry. I'm going to be losing $100. I just realized we were in 10 freaking points. I won't definitely no DCA and back into gold, man. Gold gets too expensive to be trying to DCA back in. We'll just have to take our loss on the gold trade. We'll give it a tad bit room since there's so many wicks right there. Sorry if I'm not seeing your message. Falcon Trading Education. Okay. Thank you, Dingo. We're trading the NQ, but I was trying along with the Methodical Man. So this is actually what we're actually trading is the NQ. And I had to DCA out of this trade because I got caught in the trade while ago. But this is probably, I don't know. I've probably only ever taken 5 gold trades in my entirety of gold. So we are very gold newbie here. So we just thought we would try it on an eval here. It looks like we're going to be probably risking, what, 50, 60 bucks or $100? So even though we're positive on the NQ, the gold trade is bringing us down. And this will be my last gold. I won't do gold no more tonight. We'll go back to just doing EQ only. NQ only. Okay. So our gold did get stopped out. All right. No more gold trades for me tonight, guys. Congrats if you're good at gold, man. I've been trying to learn gold a little bit in the evenings, but I haven't ever really put a lot of time into it. I know a lot of people's been trading gold and silver. At least a lot of people ask. So I've been just kind of just watching it and taking little experiment trades with it. And so we're just going to go back to what we're used to trading, which is the NQ or MNQ. I don't know if there's anybody here trading gold tonight. All right, guys, we will do a giveaway in the next 5 minutes for anybody that wants to enter for a chance to win a free Lusa Pro 50K. You said gold's best trading using EMAs 5, 13, and 62. Okay, I'll look into putting those on my charts and watching them. I'm up for any kind of advice that someone wants to give on gold. So I've been just watching it. I know a lot of people trade it in the evening, so we thought we would give it a whirl. You just have to put exclamation Husk in the YouTube page. That's the horizontal. That's the only place that I have whatchamacallit, Streamlabs. I don't really have a certain amount. Lately I've been doing it a lot more because I've been trying to build my YouTube channel. In the evenings, we don't take any funded trades in the evenings. These are all evaluation accounts or paper accounts or whatever you want to call them. We do take funded trades during the daytime session during New York. Let's see. I thought your name was already in there, Willie. Yeah, your name's already in there, Willie. Let's see. I don't see the IF3610 name. Oh, yeah, you're already in there too. If oh, Fishlets puts in our money. Oh, goodness. Pretty good. Dude, I thought we could break over the 1,000 mark if we didn't take that loss on the gold. Thank you, gold. One question. Yeah, Nana, what's up? I just posted the YouTube. I mean the whatchamacallit in there. Just there's the linked. Will it let you hit that link? That's what it's under. Husk Williams. Should be pretty good odds for you guys. There's only 13 people in it. So. For the next giveaway, I'll try to put it in the, I will put it in the vertical screen. So when I set up, say Sunday night or Monday, or we'll do it Sunday night. We'll try to do it Sunday if I can. And we'll, because I got 3 accounts that I can give away. So we'll give away one tonight, and then I'll try to put it in the vertical next time. Since it's a runner, a lot of times I will take forever to move it to break even. Whoa. All right. We'll wait one more minute because I think, the timer's got 5 more minutes on it. That's what it is. The timer's got 5 minutes on it. What's up, trader? How are you doing tonight? Dude, dude, once again tonight, man, I got caught in a nasty freaking trade where I had to DCA out of it tonight, man. I swear lately it's just been in these last couple nights, man. At least once a week, man, I keep getting stuck in freaking the wrong way. This is why I tell you guys I'm still fairly new to trading the Asia market. I've only been trading Asia market probably since first week of December. I mean, we've always just kind of just focused on New York session forever, but we still are on the struggle bus every now and then with the Asia. Some nights go really well, man. Like no matter what we do, we like win every trade. But man, there's just some of those nights. It's just like you just get stuck. Uh-oh. Here's that one zone that we need to break through, which is the 604s on the ES. If we break the 604s on the ES, dude, this thing is uptown all night. Not 604s, 904s. I'm sorry. I don't know why I keep saying 6, but 904s. Oh, nice, Blaze, with the payouts. If you're in the vertical screen, guys, on YouTube, if you go over to the horizontal, we're about to do a giveaway for a Elusive account if you're a Elusive customer. It's going to be a 50K, what is it? A 50K pro account. As long as you're allowed. Now, I only got those Elusive, so hopefully, you know, if you're from a different country and you can't use Elusive, you kind of need to know that now. So we got 2 minutes left. It's a 9 now. It's getting there. All right. 2 minutes. Minute 50 seconds. Then we will close entries. Trader, if you want to go to the horizontal YouTube page and enter, just go over there and put exclamation Husk in the page. And it'll give you a ticket. I'll wait. You have to do it in the horizontal page. My Streamlab is not connected to my vertical screen. I will do one for vertical next week or Sunday night or Monday nights. I only can have my Streamlabs on one chat, and it's at least that's all the way I know how to do it, and that's on the so many news. Did you get in there, Trader? I put my YouTube link there in the page. Yes, it's on YouTube. It's under Husk Williams. I'll wait for you to go over there and enter. Oh, I'd have wait a minute. I got to reopen it because it closed. All right. Should be pretty good odds. Wrong lobby, fish lips. If you're doing a giveaway and I think it's the wrong lobby, fish lips. If you're doing the giveaway over there, I was like, oh, that's pretty good. Did it give you a ticket? You might have to be subscribed for 1 minute or something like that before it allows you to put something in the chat. Sometimes it's like that. No, you have to go to the horizontal page, not the vertical. They should be. If you go to my page, they should be a horizontal. Sorry. I'll give you a minute to get in there. Yeah, one does say vertical on it, and it's not that one. Look at Methodical Man sneaking in. Come on, get out of here, Methodical Man. Oh, goodness. Yeah, not vertical. Did you get in there, Trader? Is that one from the vault? I'm not sure. What do you mean from the vault? Trader, you have to go to the not. You can't be on the vertical one. There, if you go to my channel, there's two different pages. So if you're at my home page, one will say vertical and one will just say Trading Futures Lives. You have to go to this one here. If it's on the vertical and that's the only one you see, I wonder why it does that. Yeah, I'm not sure. Hit the live button and see if it shows both under live. There you go. All right, Trader made it. All right. Let me make sure everybody can see it so we know it's not rigged here. All right, closing entries. You have 21 people, so still really good odds. So 1 out of 21. All right, pick winner. All right, here you go. Futures trader. Congrats on the elusive winner. Let me rigged. All right, let me give you my email. All right, send me an email to that futures trader and only put something there that you would know futures. So put in like your birthday or just something or a word or something. Let me get to my email real quick. Oh. Yeah, this is Fish Lips. I'm waiting for a email futures. That way I can just go ahead and send this to you. All right. What numbers did you put in there, Fish? What numbers did you put in the email? Futures. You can type that in chat. Okay. All right. We're sending it then. And it should be a 50K Pro. I think there's a limit to that. I think you only get 5 at 40%, if I'm not mistaken. It's for the first 5, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure how many elusive accounts that you've had. Because I know if I go look at one of my promos, like you still get 2 off for 50% to use. That promo's still on if you haven't ever used that. And then I think for 5, you get 40%. And I can show you where to go look for that if you're... All right, Futures, I sent you that code. Yeah, so you only get the first 5 for 40%. Then your 6th one they do to 30. Then if you haven't used the 250%, they do have a promotion for 50% unless you've already used those. And they may start a new one. This one's only got 3 more days left on it. What's up, David? And we may even do a giveaway tomorrow. Lucif gave us 3 accounts to give away. I know they have Tradeovate. TradingView, I'm not positive. Because whenever you sign up, it tells you. No, I think it's only good for the pro account. Is what it said in my email. It's for a 50K Pro. So I think that one does have a consistency rule, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see if I can find that one. Because I'm using the Flex. I don't know why I'm doing this. Let me bring this over here. Let me see. Yeah, my account's with the Tradeovate futures. Well, why can't I find the page? Oh, there it is. Add an account. Okay, yeah. So you would have to click on the Elusive Pro. So it says when I put add counts, it's Elusive Pro, Elusive Black, Elusive Flex, and Elusive Direct. And it's a 50K. So I mean, it's $100 account. So and I want to say that's an all-in fee. So if you pass it, that's a funded account. Futures. It does, like, I guess that the reason why I guess most people don't use the black because it does have a 40% consistency rule. Than some of the other ones, but let's see. Yeah, there's definitely a few like little rules difference because I'm using the Flex account. And it has a 50% no activation fee. That is does it? I don't think it does it? Nope. Activation fee is free. So if you pass it, that it's a funded account. So yeah, account activation fee free. So nice. You're welcome, good sir. Thank you guys for showing up and hanging out and chit chatting. But like I said, we'll do another giveaway tomorrow or Monday or Sunday night, and I'll try to figure out how to put it on my vertical screen because there's usually a lot of people that shows up for the vertical. So what's up, Lauro? Sorry I didn't see your messages. I was looking at that. It says clear sales after losing the last week low with the final candle. I'm still waiting to see if we get that gap. Well, did we get the gap fill in? No. We have a gap fill in equal highs here. Well, let me see how close that is. Dude, that's so close. Here's my ES charts that we're kind of watching here. See how we have this little gap fill in on the 5 minutes? That's what I was thinking that we would get the fill in on this push up. Dude, did gold just rip back up? No, it didn't. Dude, that thing, man, we would have been out of our trade, guys. Oh wait. This is on the ES down bad management. Unless that's a wick on that line and I can't see the wick. If there's a wick in there, I can't see it. So maybe there's a wick in there. It looks like it stops right here. So it might not even. Does yours not have the line on there? So can you see the gap on your screen? I can't really tell if it has a big wick there or not. What time is it? Shoot, 10:20. Okay, so you did switch. Well, I was going to buy one. The bank account doesn't like you. Oh no, we're in long. Well, we were in short. We DCA'd out of this trade earlier when we were in our. So, yeah, we had to DCA out of this one. Methodical's over there making fun of me because I didn't fill out the payout form correctly. Dude, I'm so close to. I may. If we lose the 50% here, I will close this trade. This way we can at least get a little bit. I'm fairly close to passing my elusive account futures. I need about 260 bucks. I'm sitting at 25,993 and I got to get to 1250. So you want to win tomorrow? Nice. No back-to-back winners. I wasn't even sure they would give me free accounts to give away. Methodical Man said they gave him free accounts last night, and he said just send them an email. And dude, they got back with me in 15, 20 minutes to give away free accounts. That's fine, Noah. This isn't really a long position. Like I said, I had to DCA back into this from earlier, Loro, because I went short in the 80s, but as it was moving back up, I was kind of adding contracts back into it until we were able to get out of that trade. Because the ES kept finding support at that 91 area, and that's a major resistance support area for the ES. So that was a really big long today on the ES. If you follow Adam Manzini's Twitter page or X page, he'll usually do call outs where, he says if we recover 91, like we lost 91, recover 91, retest 91, then look for the long. And let's see if I can find it. Dude, I don't even. So with my. Yep. I want to say this was the trade today. And he said 91 was your buy. So, he calls these out live on Twitter. I know Methodical Man said he took it. So we pushed down to this support resistance area. We were pretty much watching this as we were going down to the 70s. I wish I'd have just taken a long off the freaking 70s. But he says we reclaim 91, we squeeze. And so we reclaimed 91 and squeezed 30 points. And that is a big move on the ES if you're squeezing 30 points. It says, how do you smell manzanillos? What? Are you saying methodical man? Is that what you're asking how to spell? Oh, Adam Manz. I can't. I probably say his last name wrong. Let me just go to X and get it for you. There's a big possibility that I say his last name wrong. If I say it wrong, I apologize. Here you go. That's how you spell his name there. So when did he post that? So 7 hours. We reclaim 91. Okay. So here's the thing. It says highly routine action, elevator down. 6770 was support held or given. After elevator down, sales come up, a fail breakdown, then short squeeze. 6891 recovers, was trigger giving. Target is basically 6404. That's that one area that we talked about. It hit the 13 and it went up to the 20s before we started coming back down. So it was almost a 30-point move to the upside. But I don't hardly ever follow his Twitter page. I mean, you kind of have to be on top of that if you want the call outs as they happen. Like I said, if we lose this 10 to 15 area, we'll probably close this trade because we need that 50% of this area to hold. And we're making another little ledge on the ES. So I'm hoping that this ledge continues and we keep this trend going. So, if you pull fib on each one of these legs, you're probably getting 50% pullbacks on each one. So you would hope that we would hold somewhere in this area, kind of at the top of this ledge here. And then we would make another run up to those 604s or 904s. I want to say the 904s is where I took the long today because I knew that 904 has been like major resistance. So, excuse me. Man, I can't believe it's already 10:30. Oof. I don't have anywhere to go tomorrow at lunch, so I can stay on to whenever. What's up, Jack? How are you doing tonight? Sorry if I missed some messages in the chat, guys. I was struggling setting up that giveaway on Streamlabs because I don't usually have a lot of accounts to give away. So it took me a minute. Then we were kind of focused on the gold trade. Dude, the gold trade ended up working out. I just ended up taking my loss. Look at the gold trade. We were long from 96 on the gold, looking for 5 points. The gold, it just ended up just sweeping these low bodies and just ripped back up freaking 20 points. Or not 20, 10 points. So that's what happens if you're not patient with the gold trade, guys. Like I said, I'm very, very new to taking gold trades. So we still struggle with trying to hold it that long for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, we'll keep at it Monday or Sunday night. So that should have been a winner. Woo, excuse me. Goodness. Dude, what you were stuck in a long or a short or something, Ray? Didn't you say it was like some white line on my chart and I wasn't sure where it was from? Do you not take your losses, or do you hold trades like till they just blow up your account, or do you take losses? Like on my fundeds, I will take a loss in a heartbeat. So that's $2,000 real money or $2,000 funded off a valuation or eval money? So with my funded accounts in the mornings, most of our funded accounts, I usually have a 20 to 25 point stop loss on those with those three micros. And that, ooh, real Great Britain pounds. Man, I remember today saying that you were in a position, but you didn't. I didn't wasn't sure where you were long or short from. I know I was in a long for a long time, and I wasn't looking at my charts. If you had looked at the pivots, that's what we hit today, and I didn't look at the pivots because remember that big long trade I was in, and that's when you said, "Man, I'm in a short or long or something from way up high," but I don't remember what level you were at. So this was the trade that we were in today. This was that recovery of the low. And this is what I missed when I was in that entry. So this was the bottom. This was the low that we had this morning. We recovered that pivot. And this is the area that we started looking for longs. Remember, guys, I was up like 50, 60 points. But I guess I didn't go back and look at my screen and notice that we were running into a pivot up here. So, and this is the trade that came back down you. Oh, I didn't want to make you relive their trade. I was sorry. I was breaking down what I did wrong. I know pivots are kings, man. I gotta start doing a better paying attention to those pivots. I'm assuming they're just certain levels on the chart. I mean, it's just a indicator. I've never really gone back and, or it has to be swings or something on your charts. I mean, I guess I can just Google it real quick. This way we can have the correct answer. I don't think I've ever really looked them up just to see. Methodical says they are. He heard that people say that they are the back door is a key pivot. Come on, Methodical Man. Methodical Man's always in here with some dirty talk, guys. Goodness. He's like the dirty uncle. uh, the dirty. So the definition for the pivots are identity potential markets turning into points of support and resistant levels based on previous periods, highs and lows, and closes. That was the definition that it gave me for the pivots. All right, we're going to close this, guys. That way we at least get a little bit. Let's see. The only different on mine, I did change the type of fibs. I picked the Fibonacci fibs instead of the traditional. So it's a little bit different. I don't know if anybody else uses that one or not. We got a really nice 5-minute trend line build up here. So usually at the top of the hour, most of the time you'll get this little breakout. For anybody that likes to trade the trend lines here. Use the chart primes. I'm not sure who those are with. I've used quite a bit of chart prime stuff. I like their stuff too. Let's see. That one don't give a name. I guess. I can look for chart prime. I like chart prime. Like I said, I've used their stuff. They usually have some pretty good stuff. See if I can find chart prime here. I'm pretty sure it's there, but you know how that is. You got to put the name in like super correct. I spent $25 on Friday for lifetime access. Oh, so those are like paid indicators. Okay. Nice. Whew. I didn't know they cost that kind of money. Woo. Dropped 8K on a laptop, 2 monitors, a desk. Man, that's some commitment there, man. Have you been trading a while, or are you fairly new to trading? Thank you for the sub. You're new? Okay. Hmm. Are you using a just strictly cash accounts as a new person, or are you doing any kind of paper trading to practice? Servers crazy. Okay, so you've been paper trading. Okay, good deal. I know most new people that usually come around that start trading just because, most people that I've, either have seen online or, hear them tell their side of the story. Most of them that usually start out, if they're brand new and they start off with their cash account, I'm not saying everybody, but most people end up having a bad experience starting out with cash. That's why I was asking if you at least spent some time paper trading. Oh, you got a little bit of beginner luck trader. I know when I first started, I remember putting a little, like, I say $1,000 in the account. After I lost a couple hundred, I'm like, okay, I better not do this. And you bought the Johnny Bravo futures cryptos. Man, I forgot all about Johnny Bravo. I remember that guy. I used to listen to his YouTubes all the time. Is he still do YouTube channels? Or does he still do YouTube? I used to listen to him and what's the other guy's name that he was buddies with? Ninja something. His name was Ninja something. Is it Ninja? I feel like it had Ninja in it, but I can't remember the whole name. He used to talk about news and just all sort of stuff. And I thought those guys always economic ninja. That's it. It's probably been about 3 years since I've heard those guys. It was at when I worked at my last job. Like I said, it's been about 3 years ago. Those guys used to pop up on my page all the time, and I would listen to them. Johnny Bravo always used to be pretty hilarious. I'll have to look for him now that since you guys brought him back up. It always tripped me out when he put his wife in the videos with the what is it? It's almost like you never see her face. It always looks like a cartoonish, yeah, kitty, like the little cartoonish face. Yeah, he is a. Oh, he has a trading bot available. Oh my goodness. I went into the raw with cash left for a while. Hey, some people not everybody's gonna have the same experience with that down. I decided just to use the prop firm route. I mean, you can make money off of prop firms, and at least you know how much you're going to lose. That's probably my biggest thing. That's my favorite thing with prop firms. Like, you know how much you're risking when you're trading with prop firms. So, if you got $100 account, you're like, okay, I'm risking $100 to trade this account for a possibility to make this amount of cash. Oh yeah, Asia is super tough my way. I'm not. That's why I tell people I struggle with it myself. I get myself caught in like weird trades all the time, like the wrong direction. Not every night, but there is at least one night a week, two night a week that I find myself to be in the on the wrong side. That's pretty good for the New York if you're up 1K. Me, I'm over here. I'm happy if I just make 100 to 150 in the New York. So, like right now, the next account that we're working on. So I have to wait for them to remove the funds out of this account. So the way it works with Bulanox, so once they take the $1,000 out, it'll put it back down to 52,600, and you have to just make another $1,000 to get $1,000. And if you get 3 payouts with them, you can remove the whole amount if you want. So my goal is hopefully the next month or so I can just copy trade these 2 accounts together, because I only need to make another $1,000 on this account. So hoping that's what's going to be the case next month. So that's only about 8 trading days of making $120, $130 that you could take $1,000 out. So not retirement money, but hey, any, $500 or even a few $100s. So my thing with trading is just minimum red days. That's why I just have that $120 loss solo. My 20 points. I think we were red. We were only red one day this week on that account, if I'm not mistaken. We took back-to-back losses one day solo. And that was very rare to take back-to-back losses. It was one of those days where it was whipping. I don't remember if that was this week or last week. Last Friday or Thursday, the price action was super tough. Let's see if we have news tomorrow, guys. I thought someone said that we have news tomorrow, but I could be wrong. Strolling. Okay, so it is PPI tomorrow, guys. And Chicago PPI numbers. So we do have a little bit of news in the morning. Germany also has CPI numbers tomorrow too. Or is that tonight? Yep, Germany also. I don't know how much theirs moved the market. I don't think theirs probably moved the market. At least on our side, it doesn't. The U.S. is going to be at 7:30 in the morning, and the Chicago PMIs is going to be at 8:45. There's 2 different places that I know that if you want to know what the news are. I've tried the is it Forex Factory? It's good. It shows you like little red folders, but I just like the investing.com one. So you can use either one. I prefer the investing.com. I'm not saying it's any better or any worse. It's just what I'm used to using. So you can just kind of, if you like to follow news, not necessarily what it does, but to know not to be in a trade at 7:30 in the morning, or 8:30. I'm sorry, because this is Central Time. So 8:30 in the morning, they will have 3-star news. Oh man, so that thing never did come back to our stop loss. You took the long. I'm probably not going to take any more trades tonight. So if you got somebody else on the tube that's, giving out some entries, I'm probably not going to take any more. Oh, Methodical Man. I missed the Methodical Man chat. Where's Methodical Man? I didn't even notice he was in here. Okay. I just joined the small PP club. What was the little TikTok I sent you the other day, Methodical Man? The guy was talking about the wee wee massage parlor. That guy was like, "This is the wee wee massage parlor." I was like, man, that was an insane name for a massage parlor. The wee wee massage parlor. Yeah. Ooh. It says more. I'm tired of losing laugh out loud. Oh. Nice long server. You said you're long from 2521. Whew. Yeah, that's me my way. If I can just do the 120 to 200 a day, I'm okay with that on the evals. Yeah, sounds good. I'm about to get off the stream myself. I need to stop talking so loud because my wife's probably back there like, why is he screaming? I find myself, because I think because I wear headphones sometimes and I'm listening to music and stuff, I find myself talking really loud. So sorry if I scream into the microphone sometimes. Just say you're taking profit. I'm not in the entry. Someone in the TikTok is long here. He says he's long at 25.21, take profits at 25.40, and I guess his stop loss is at 25.01. Yeah, hopefully you can go and make new highs here, break this previous high here. Nice call out, server. Remember, guys, anybody that puts stuff in the chat, or even myself, just know that trading, at the end of the day, you're the one pushing the button. So remember, it's all can be kind of risky. So that's why I always constantly repeat to you guys when I'm trading evals. I don't want you guys to think I'm over here trading money or trading funded accounts. I'll always tell you that what I'm trading. I'll either say I'm trading my funded accounts, which is only the first, say, probably 30 minutes of the morning. Then after that is strictly evaluation accounts. Because most of my accounts are usually the fairly cheaper ones with Bulinox and Apex. I think my most expensive count is probably the elusive one when it comes to evals, because I think it was like 60, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember the exact cost. It was whenever they were having that 50% off sale. So if you are using elusive, like someone brought up a while ago, that 40%, you only get 5 accounts with 40% off, and you get 2 accounts with 50% off until they renew that. After you've bought the 5 at the 40, it goes down to 30%. Come on, 40. Man, this is the only thing about nighttime, dude. You got to just sit here and just grind. And you can't go to break even during the Asia market because it's constantly pushing up, pulling back, pulling up, pushing back. So you know the moment you go to break even, it's going to pull back and hit your entry. That's the way it usually goes in the nighttime. At least it does for me anytime. Let's see what we have here on. Dude, this we got through that one. 40, it looks like there's two down wicks at 40. Is that right? So might get some resistance here at the 40. So that 40 is definitely a good target server. A lot of uncontested down wicks here, guys. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4 big wicks. 5 counting this candle. Let's see. It says, what value do you use on Tradeovate? Probably, I'm not going to be doing no trading the news. I did that the other day, and that's kind of like a one in a blue moon type of deal. There is no 90% off accounts to do that. If Bulinox had a 90% off, I may consider it, but I would never do that with like a expensive account that I'm spending 50, 60 bucks on. I would only do that on an account that maybe costs me 15 bucks. So, but usually I don't ever do the, excuse me, I don't usually ever do the news. I did it on the Nvidia news the other day, and like I said, that's very rare that I ever even do that. And unfortunately, it blew my account because I got stuck in the trade. But it was one of Bewley's 90% off accounts that we were trying to full port, and I got stuck. So my guess is before we could get out of the trade, I went into profit, and before it closed, it whipped back down, then went back up. Then I was locked in it because at one time I was up like $8,000 in the account, but I never could close it. So no good. We're gonna try to hold off for a few more minutes. I was gonna see if yeah, I'm about ready to go to sleep myself, futures, because I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and that's only like 6 more hours away. I was trying to see if we would get the 40 level here for the trade that server and them were in. They're looking for the 40 to get hit. So that'll be a nice 20-point trade. 20-point trade in the Asia market's pretty good. So it's pretty good. Have a good night, man. This is what I was talking about, the Asia market like pushing up, whipping back, pushing up, whipping back. This is why, like I was telling you, it was so hard to go to break even. Where did gold end up pushing to? I can't believe gold went back to my freaking take profit, man. Okay, so it pushed up. So we were long from 96, I want to say, right? Wait. No, we weren't. We were long from 200. Yeah. I want to say, where's that candle we were long at? This was the move pushed down. It wasn't there. I felt like it was there. Maybe. Shoot. Oh, well. I thought we were long up there around the 200s, I think. I think so. We were looking for 205. Have a good evening, Solo. Thank you for watching and hanging out. Like I said, guys, I'm not taking any more trades this evening. I appreciate everyone for watching and hanging out tonight. Like I said, we were just standing here a little bit longer and see if Server and them can get their 40 level. They were looking for 40 to get hit. And I want to say, down bad, are you still trying to hold your trade up to that 64 level? So close. Oh, nice. $100 real cash on the day is awesome, man. My goal is to eventually get back to trading a cash account too, down bad. Even if I can just copy trade it with my funded accounts and have it on the side and just treat it as like my regular fundeds where we're just trying to make $1,000 every 2 weeks or something. Yeah, that's pretty good. Come on, 5 more points, guys. 5 more points. Get one big payout and just do your funded accounts. If I ever did something like that with the cash account, it would probably be just somewhere between somewhere probably around the $1,000 mark. Because I think you got to have $50 per leverage. So $150 for 3 micros. So actually $1,500 would probably be better. That way you would have 10 losses kind of in the bank. Because I think it's $50 per leverage. Yeah, margin. That's right, margin. Yeah, I think it's $50 per micro, if I'm not mistaken, down bad. Because I think Methodical Man was talking about the other day. Because I had said something about how much you got to have to trade 5 micros. And I think you got to have a minimum of $250. Well, actually, it won't let you trade anything below 250. So really, you probably need a little bit. So you got to have, for me, it's 4,000 per contract on Robinhood. I think the ones I'm talking about is the ones on Trade-O-Vate or Ninja. But I think if I refund my account, I'm going to do it on Ninja. Because that's usually where I take my trades. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Good luck the rest of the night if you're going to continue trading into the rest of the evening. More likely, it's just going to probably just kind of grind here for the next couple hours until we get into the London session. And we will be back at 9 o'clock in the morning. So we also have news tomorrow. So for some reason, if you find yourself trading at 8:30 in the morning, we have 3-star news, which is PMI numbers. You're cutting it down as securing some profits. Nice. I don't blame you. I mean, if you're already up 15 points, I mean, what's a few more points? All right. Thank you, guys. Everyone have a wonderful evening.